As we continue our travels in England, in this video we'll show you our visit to Blenheim Palace, one of the most notable residences in England, where Winston Churchill was born and his family's ancestral home. But be warned, the exterior doesn't look like this now as extensive repairs are being made. We'll show you what it looks like currently. Hopefully you'll see this view in the future. And later we call on some of our fine feathered friends. We're on the M40 heading to Blenheim Palace. I think this town is Atterbury. Kind of a cute place. This is nice, the countryside.
This is nice.
Turn left onto Oxford Street, A44. Then you will arrive at your destination.
Okay.
Where is this supposed to go?
I think you just back up as much as you can. This is who greeted us today at Blenheim Palace. Outside of royal residences, Blenheim is the only one known as a palace in England. And the aristocratic family is the only one in England who can pass their inheritance to the female as well as the male line. We arrived at the main entrance and entered the east courtyard where meeting rooms, a restaurant, cafe, and a gift shop are on either side. Further in, the Flagstaff Gate looks out on some of over 2,000 acres of parkland and gardens belonging to the estate, and it opens to the great court in front of the palace. The main house is currently wrapped in scaffolding to provide access for extensive roof repair. Guests are still allowed to tour many of the rooms, and the work is expected to be done by the end of 2026. One of its famous associations is with Winston Churchill. He was born in this room in the palace when his mother went into labor while attending a ball. His grandfather was the 7th Duke of Marlborough. Much of the art now in the room was painted by Churchill. In 1704, John Churchill, who became the first Duke of Marlborough, was gifted extensive land and money by Queen Anne and Parliament as a reward for winning the Battle of Blenheim for the English against Louis XIV of France. The building of Blenheim Palace began in 1705, and the work continued on and off until its completion in 1733, at a final cost of over £300,000, which would be £58 million today. Some of the staterooms are hung with tapestry that the first Duke commissioned to commemorate his victorious campaigns. He never lost a battle. Many family portraits and artifacts are on display, including that of Lady Rosemary Spencer-Churchill, who was a maid of honor to Elizabeth II at her coronation in 1953. The Long Library is a grand room that stretches more than 180 feet and contains more than 10,000 books. It has seen many uses over the years, including a convalescent hospital during World War I and a dormitory for college students who were evacuated in World War II. The chapel was built by the first Duke's widow, Sarah, as a memorial to him. They are both buried in family vaults beneath the chapel, along with other members of the family. Of course, we took a break for a snack served in one of their cafes before continuing our exploration of the grounds. The palace opened for tours in 1950 and is celebrating 75 years of welcoming visitors to the estate, still owned by the Spencer-Churchill family. We also toured an exhibition celebrating the life of Winston Churchill. Although he never lived there, Winston often visited his grandparents at the palace, and later his cousin, the 9th Duke, with whom he was good friends. And an exhibition depicting life below stairs. Here's one of Ron's heroes. The palace estate is one that could be returned to over and over again because of all there is to see. And we want to thank them for allowing our use of photos and videos for this YouTube. At the end of the day, we returned to Stourbridge and walked to the Staffordshire-Worcestershire Canal, where many waterfowl greeted us.
This guy's trying to get involved, but the adult just keeps chasing him away. There's 6 of them, aren't there?
Here comes the swan.
She has all the food. call her the goose whisperer.
These are ducks and swans.
Swan whisperer. Well, they're quick on the trigger now. Look at those little 6 ducklings. I'll let you eat out of my hand, but I'm afraid what you might do to my hand.
I know, you better not.
She is the great benefactor.
They're such a beautiful bird.
We better go check on their nest. They're active too, aren't they?
I count 5.
No, they're
There's-
6. They're 6.
I know, but I'm saying for the mom trying to keep her eye on all of them.
I had 6 a minute ago. Mama Swan is still there. Our last hike, our last day, she is evidently still sitting on eggs. You know, I like a couple of myself, you guys.
Is he okay there? Now look at his foot. You think something's wrong?
I hope not. I don't know. Is that normal for the foot to be?
I think they do that. I think so.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure, but
I'm definitely not sure.
I don't know. I hope he's okay. Good one. This is supposed to be duck food. They seem to like it.
why did you get that? Why did you get it?
This was Stratford on Avon. They were just selling bags of it.
I think he would feed right out of your hand, honestly.
Oh, I
It must
know,
be
but
right then.
I don't know. Would anybody like to try to feed him out of the hand? I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't know. They're quite rough, aren't they? They're quite.
they?
Yeah, they
I
kind of.
think
They
so,
would be,
sometimes.
yeah.
I've never been around them. We later learned it's normal for swans to tuck their leg up as a way to regulate temperature. It was our last day in the West Midlands before heading to Cornwall. Join us next week when we show you our trip to Cornwall, including a visit to Jamaica Inn, a tour of our new home exchange residence, and other activities.
Hi, this is Ron of RonBev Retirement Journeys, and we hope you've enjoyed our video today, but we want to make a special request. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers, and we're well on our way to that, but we want you to be a part of that, and we have room for you, so please like and subscribe. Enjoy these videos along with us and on our journeys in retirement. Thank you so much.